Be sure to cook. Welcome to another show of Be Sure to Cook. Today, we're working with just vegetables. This vegetable is broccoli, and we're going to be making a broccoli casserole. So stay tuned and let's do this. Okay, I rinsed off my broccoli and I'm letting it drain into a bowl. So in the meantime, while we letting it drain and get all that water off there, we're gonna go ahead and start working on some of the other stuff we're gonna put in here. Okay, these are regular croutons that you can get in any store. You can buy any type of croutons. As you notice, I've got a couple different bags. I've got a garlic butter and herb, and I've got a seasoned croutons, and I've got another crouton that I'm gonna be working with too. So I'm gonna take two of this. I'm gonna use a seasoned, and I'm going to use a garlic butter and herb. With these two, I am getting ready to crumble these up. So I have my good old rolling pin. I'm beating these until I crumble. I'm taking a bowl and I open these and they're crumbled. So they're not as big. I didn't want them big. I wanted them little crumbled. There's two different kinds. There you go. Okay, so that's 2 bags. So this is 3 bags. So I'm making 4 pans of broccoli casserole. Way up, guys. It's going to be these pans of broccoli casserole. So I'm doing 4 of these. 4 of these pans. Okay, because I am having a dinner party and I'm making dinner for 4 people's families. So this bag is also another bag of crumble that I'm gonna drop into my bowl. So I've got 3 different crumbles of croutons in here, and you can get, any flavor you want. I try to mix it up, give it better flavor. The more flavors in here, the better. So then what I'm gonna do is I got some Parmesan cheese here that I like, and I'm just going to do about a half a cup, sprinkle it over the croutons, and then you can do the ones that's in the jar, or you can do fresh if you want. I've got both. If you like grating, and I will grate some of that, but right now I'm going to be using this. So I'm not going to be using it all because I'm going to be using other cheeses like cheddar and stuff like that. So I'm going to put that in there and crumble that up with it. Great. Then I'm going to add about 1/4 cup, I had to think of what I was saying, of parsley. So let's put that in there. Okay, put a little parsley in there. That's 1/4 cup of parsley that I'm putting in there because I'm making I'm making 4 big ones of this. So it gives it a little color. Woohoo, ain't that pretty? I think so. I like to see pretty colors and stuff. So I'm giving it more flavor. Now, while I mix that up and I've crumbled it up, and you can crumble it up a different size if you want. Some people, my husband actually doesn't even crumble his. He uses his the way he does, but me and him make a different type of casserole. He makes his a different way than me, and I make mine a lot better than his. So we're gonna put this to the side and we're gonna go ahead and get our broccoli back and start seasoning it up. Okay, now I'm transferring all my broccoli to a bigger bowl. Left all that water drain. Okay, I got some good old garlic powder because guess what? Broccoli, vegetables don't come seasoned. So I'm just gonna add some. Today I won't be measuring. I'm just going to tell you the ingredients I'm putting in. I'm better off doing that today. And I'm using some Mrs. Dash. Mrs. Dash going with vegetables. Oh my God, it is like all of that. I love it. With broccoli, it's all that. I'm going to stick some of that and some good old pepper. And I'm just going to use fresh cracked pepper today, or you can use just, any kind of pepper, ground pepper. But I just grabbed this, so I'm going to use this. Then I'm going to take my hands and I am just going to toss this all up with these vegetables. Oh, and this is going to soak in here. I'm telling you guys, this combination with these seasons with this broccoli is the best to use on broccoli. So, believe it or not. So I'm going to toss this and make sure it gets all around. Let this sit for about 15 to 20 minutes, soak up all these flavors, and then we're going to put this bad boy together. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. Okay, at the bottom of my pan, I sprayed it, and I'm adding butter. Take it, and I throw little pieces of butter, and make sure it spreads out. And I'm going to be doing this all over. So, that's my first thing that I do. Let me clean up and let's do the rest. Okay, I'm putting the broccoli. I'm going to put broccoli at the bottom of the pan. Sometimes if they're too big, I get a knife and I cut them down. Like this one might be too big. I just cut it and put it in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw broccoli at the bottom of the pan. See, that's big. Till the pan is covered. And don't forget, guys, this broccoli is seasoned. And that's exactly what we want. Seasoned broccoli, and I got seasoned all over my hands. And that's good because vegetables, ooh, and see that is really big. So we're just gonna cut this in half and lay this down so everybody can get a little bit of the broccoli. Okay, then I'm gonna add a little salt, just a little salt on the broccoli. Now, most people turn around and I'm gonna add a little cheese. Most people, and this is a cheddar cheese. You can use mild or sharp, or you can use a mixture of both. Any type of cheese you like, actually. If you like Monterey Jack, which I do, this is a sharp. My husband loves sharp cheese. So I'm putting a little sharp down. Then I'm gonna add butter pieces, because we need the fat from the broccoli. For the broccoli. Okay, so we're gonna add some more butter. So we just take our hands and, or however you want to cube it up, we're gonna put more pieces of butter through here. And we're gonna keep doing this. Now, a lot of people do a soup mix. Okay, so what I wanted to say was a soup mix you use when you make broccoli casserole will be a cream of mushroom soup. But me, I am different. I'm not going to use cream of mushroom at all. I happened to try that when I first heard about, broccoli casserole, and I just don't think mushrooms, and to me, mushrooms and broccoli go really good together. I thought it was disgusting. So what I did is I jazz it up. So we're going to be using something different. Let me wash up. Okay, then I'm going to add some soup mix. And this soup mix, guess what it is? It is cream of chicken. So I'm taking cream of chicken and I'm putting some soup mix and I'm going to spread it like I am never spread it before. Well, the soup mix and the butter, because that's what gives it that creamy texture. That's something different. And this is really good. This is gonna bake. Okay, you remember those crumbles that I had? Now, with your soup mix, what you can do is you can add some pepper on your soup mix and a little salt. Just a little salt on that, a little bit. And then now, you got these crumbles. Remember those crumbles that I was telling you about? I'm gonna add those crumbles on. You're gonna smash those down, those crumbles. Yeah. Okay, guess what? Repeat the same thing. Okay guys, so I just repeated the process, and at the end I put butter and I put the breadcrumbs on top of the cheese. And I only used the mixture, the soup mix, one time because it wasn't enough, but if you can get it on there without going over the pan, keep repeating the process as many times as your pan will let you get to the top. On the top should be cheese and crumbles, and since the crumbles on here are dry, we got butter between here, but the butter is going to drip down and cook into that broccoli. So we're going to melt some butter and we're going to pull some butter, wet butter, on top of this. Another thing you can do is you can take, at the end, you can take some cheese, put it in a bowl, take these seasoned breadcrumbs that you had, put it in a bowl with it, mix it up, add butter to moisten it, make it like moist, and put it on top. That'll be perfect also. In the oven for 350 degrees until it is bubbling golden brown and your broccoli is nice and tender. So give it about 25 to 30 minutes. Alright guys, this just came out of the oven. I'm trying to let it cool down. It is still hot. It has stopped cooking. So this is our broccoli casserole, and as you see on the edges here, I've got cheese that bubbled up and came up off here, but it is still pretty much hot. You can feel the heat on it, and this is it. So this is our broccoli casserole. It's delicious. It's good. Hey guys, I got my family here and we're about to dig into this food. I hope you all come back and see us again another day. But you know what? Before I go, let's plate this up. Alright guys, here it is. Broccoli casserole. My way of doing it. It looks good, it is good, and it's the best thing you can ever eat. So, once again, you all come back. Let's do another episode. Guess what? Who did this? You and me. We made this together. So come back next time for another episode on Be Sure to Cook. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.